American football brings you the divisional round of the NFL playoffs, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Eagles and the Saints under the lights on Sunday night.
The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Coming up tonight, as we close another Sunday of football, we have a fantastic matchup for you between the Philadelphia Eagles and the New Orleans Saints. I'm Keith Scott, joining me as always, my partner in crime, Brock Heward, and we are excited to bring you this NFL Divisional Round game. Well, excited, the word that you and I get to use, Brock, as do all these great fans in attendance, but for the players down on the field, I think a better word to discuss in this situation might be pressure.
I don't think there's any question about that, kid. With every one of these playoff rounds, that pressure just grows. It increases. That Super Bowl gets closer and closer. And your game, well, it's got to increase with it. If you can't take your level of play up a notch from the previous week, can't rise to the occasion and find that extra gear befitting the situation we're in, well, that's the week you're going to be sent home and be a fan like the rest of us.
So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. Leading them out, someone in his first NFL season. Their rookie starter from Penn State.
It's always fun. Puts a smile on my face when I see a rookie leading an offense out. A lot of them look like 10-year vets with confidence and poise in the middle of that huddle, in the middle of their teammates. But let's watch his first couple throws. That's where sometimes you can see some of those nerves slipping through.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Reward that tackle to the effort of Leatu Latu. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Give now to the running back. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Escapes the pocket. They'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop. Call it no gain on the play, and that brings up 3rd and 9. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. He's got him, that's McBride. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And it ends up a good return for them, up past their own 40. So the Saints offense taking over for the first time here. They'll be led out by an elite runner, one of the game's top dual-threat young quarterbacks. He was taken 2nd in 2024, Jaden Daniels.
Jaden's the closest thing we've seen to Lamar Jackson. And while there's only one Lamar Jackson, the 2-time MVP, Jaden's going to push him a little bit in this league. He is a tremendous athlete. Over 1,000 yards rushing down the SEC, and he's just got the instincts, the feel to know when to run it. And man, he can also sling it. A quick, compact, accurate release. I can't wait to watch this guy's skill set unfold in the NFL.
And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
You know, kid, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Throwing now, Daniels. Catch made by Chase Brown. He's got it in the red zone. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
They'll run the toss for Williams. And he got what he could there, only to the 14. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Now Daniels off the play action. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Daniels back to throw. Pass taken in by St. Brown. And he drives this forward to the 6. A nice gain of 8 there, and that brings them to 1st and goal.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
1st and goal, here's Williams. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. No gain that time, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
Please be 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
Daniels now. Cut near the goal line. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, it didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive. And for the
and he's in for the touchdown. The Saints have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. Moody knocks that extra point through. And the Saints will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Return starts from the goal line. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. Got to him early on the return and laid a big hit on him. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Blown back, it's the handoff. He breaks the tackle. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
From the 29. Throw complete to Williams. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Dialing up a pass here on 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Nice kick there. It's a punt of 53 yards. And the Saints will get set to take over. 1st and 10 from the 41. Inside handoff goes to Madison. And he'll push this upfield and earn that with 2 set of downs.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
They'll try it right with Brown. And he winds up with a solid gain down past the 45. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Play fake here, Daniels. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That'll do it for 1/4 of this NFC Divisional Round matchup. Neither side separating much so far. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back for the start of the 2nd. Saints have the ball and a chance at 6. The give now out of the shotgun. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
At the 14-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Third and short, Daniels. Buys time, rolling right. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Saints pull out in front further, 13-zip. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that could create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Return starts from the goal line. A big hit there. He's not even going to make it back to the 20. Now the Eagle offense headed back out to the field. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
This is reeled in by Jackson. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
This drive forward halted after a couple of yards. It's Kenneth Murray on the tackle. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 5. Here's a throw. Can't find anyone open. He's forced to throw it away.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And they'll get ready to go on offense. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Man in motion here. There he goes on the right side. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off. But don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon. You give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
They give it to him up the middle. And he hauls it across for the New Orleans touchdown. The Saints take a 20-zip lead. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine. Surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. Got to him early on the return and laid a big hit on him. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. A give now from the gun. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Back now, pressure on its way. Nowhere to go with it, so he just throws it away.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Toward the sideline and caught by Wilson. It's a pickup of 26. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Dennis Allen has the red challenge flag in hand. He wants to take another
Previous
look.
play is under review.
Well, this right here is where having all those camera angles comes into play. We're going to get a much clearer picture thanks to all the shots we've got.
Yep, technology, everybody's friend right now. We get to watch it again and again, unlike these officials.
All right, so that challenge is unsuccessful, but still a chance to earn a third one if their next challenge leads to an overturned call. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. It's a Christian Kirk touchdown. Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Eagles get it back to a 14-point game. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. He fields it from the 8. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Short pass brought in. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Brought down on the effort by Derwin James.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
They send a tight end in motion. Completed out to the left on that quick throw. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, Daniels. Gets this to Johnson. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Again, Daniels to the air. Finds him over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they had that one contained right at the line. Arnold Ebiketie makes it there for the stop. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Second and 10 now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
One of the big lessons you learn transitioning from college to the NFL is you can't get it all back at once, offensively or defensively. But this is the right way to go about it now defensively. You got to get a sack. You got to get something going to stem this momentum, and that might just be the sack they needed.
Got to figure out this 3rd down here. From the gun, it's Daniels. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Here's Jake Moody for the field goal. Needs a good amount here, too. 51 yards away. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that makes this a 3-score game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
He's going to field this at the 2. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Eagles and Christian Kirk headed back onto the field. And they need some kind of score here, Brock, to keep this from getting away from him on the road in the postseason. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Brought in by Juju. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout taken by the defense. Their second. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. A nice run here past the 35. And he gets it forward all the way to the 44. Prior to 1st down, they decide to call a timeout. He'll look to throw. Finds his fullback. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Christian Harris on the stop. From just shy of midfield on 2nd down. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. The Saints add a 5th defensive back here. 3rd down coming up. Dropping back to throw. Flush down now to his... This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. The Saints call their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. So it'll be Tommy Townsend once again to punt this away. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And as this hits and heads out, we wait for the mark, but it should be right on the 20. The Saints are going to take over now near the end of the half. And up a very comfortable 3 scores. Really no need to try and get anything here before the half. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Daniels. St. Brown's got it. Complete. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Offense in the hurry up now.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches. At the 30-yard
From the 30 on 2nd down. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Brought in inside the 20. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset. So we're at halftime in this fight for a spot in the NFC Championship game. Now we'll send you east to our studios in Orlando. That's where Jonathan Coachman is waiting to bring you the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got for us?
We'll begin up north at MetLife Stadium over in New Jersey, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. All right, Kate, thanks very much. One of these two teams is going to move on to the conference championship. We'll get back to you and Brock in just a moment. Josh Jacobs, a touchdown run in the victory. Meanwhile, in our game, we're set up for a terrific second half. So to find out who will advance to the NFC title game, let's send it back out to Kate and Brock. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up, ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly. These two teams making their final adjustments for the second half ahead. It's time to get back
the kick
at
team
it.
out there
For the
for
call,
the
let's
Eagles.
rejoin
And this one
Kate
is sent
Scott
away.
and Brock Heward.
Brings in the kick at the 9. Returns looking good so far. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45. The Saints offense ready to start this 3rd quarter. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. A tight end in motion now. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Eagles territory. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Williams now on 1st and 10. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Up the middle they go with Madison. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Straight ahead with Williams. And he carries it for a big gain that gets him down into the red zone. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15+ at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one. Softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now Daniels off the play action. Vacates quickly left side. And he's out of bounds at the 3. Nearly got to the end zone there. 9-yard pickup, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
We call that play to surprise the defense, try to get to the goal line. But a quick adjustment by the defense, well, it kept him in position to make the stop and ruin that play.
Now Daniels to throw. And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints grow the lead coming out at halftime. Amon-Ra St. Brown to touchdown. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
That one right down the middle. And the Saints make it a 24-point ball game. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Returnable from the 1. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. And this game might be going better if he could have some more. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Slot man in motion left. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. That's complete. Here's Kirk. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Back to throw now. That's complete to Jackson. They deliver a shot before he can get to the line.
That just might be a throw he regretted as soon as you let it go. I know that feeling. He was doing all he could to find a completion down the field. They were all over that check down and ready to turn it into a negative play.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
They'll run now on 2nd down. Has a hole left, room to run. He's at the 30. The 10. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles start the 2nd half with some needed points. We are going to have to dig into the scouting reports from when he got drafted, Brock, because I'm not sure any of us knew he had that kind of run in him.
No, that's usually one of the scat backs on the roster that we expect to hit home runs, even a receiver out of that backfield if they're feeling fancy. But a fullback breaking away for that type of run,
sir.
I think he surprised us all with those afterburners.
He's throwing for it. Nothing doing on that 2-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion. Trying to chip away at that lead, but just not able to figure it out there to take another 2 points off.
Yeah, every one of these calls at this juncture of the game tells a story, and right now that story being told is this crew is feeling the pressure trying to chip away at those points. Maybe a little over-aggressive, because now they're still down big.
The Saints and wide receiver Amon-Ra St. Brown getting set for their next drive. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 31. Setting up the screen. Has some daylight through the 40. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Into the hands of Tucker, complete. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
We're down to 1 quarter to play in this NFC Divisional Round matchup. It's the Saints with the ball, trying to... To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Play fake here, Daniels. Throwing the out route complete. And he takes this inside the red zone to the 15 before going out. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down. Up the gut they go with Williams. And he has this one down to the 8-yard line. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
The gain of 7 brings up 2nd and 3 at the Eagles' 8-yard line.
Brown on the inside give. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. Call it no gain, maybe 1 at best on that play. That leaves him with 3rd and 2. The tight end going in motion right. They go with Williams on the counter. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
And they needed more than one defender. Their powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
On 2nd down, it's Williams again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give them 3 yards, and they're just inches away on 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Saints put up even more points in a win. Ron. In that moment, Brock, find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. From a couple yards deep, this is going to come out. A big hit there. He's not even going to make it back to the 20. The Eagles about set to go on offense. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Setting up a throw. He's on the move. He's on the move. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
From the 23. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That one intended for Trey McBride. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Now looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. Give him 32 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Throwing now on 1st down. Rolling left, buying some time. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You know what I call that big punch? And you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
McBride hauls it in. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. This time they're going to get there and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
Another try following the sack. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Running back sent in motion. To the air, 3rd and long. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the Saints grab it! There he goes, right sideline! And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown! The Saints continue piling it on here in the 4th. Great time to bring some extra pressure off that snap, and that made all the difference in getting that fumble and the defensive score.
I can hear it in your voice. I think you saw it coming. I saw it coming. I think even the crowd saw it coming.
Yep.
That quarterback did not see that blitz. Did it pay dividends?
On is Moody for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints continue piling on to this lead. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Takes it just shy of that end zone. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. The Eagles ready to set up shop on offense. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They send him left out of the slot. They'll throw to begin this drive. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Pass play coming here. State. Pocket isn't holding out. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. He's going to throw this one. Coverage holds up, but he just had to get rid of it.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Has it at the 37. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. First throw for the backup now. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Flushed out of the pocket. Now he takes it. Bouncing football. Oh, the fumble jumps out of bounds. What a break there for the offense. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Makes the grab in bounds left side. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
That is teaching tape for a linebacker. Read, react, and finish.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Oh, look at this. He's set up to throw. Searching. And down he goes. The Eagles got him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd down.
Milton now. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And the lead continues to grow and grow.
Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach, because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Philadelphia's offense back out for another drive. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for him. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
You know, Kate, that was one of those situations where you hear a quarterback having a clock, right? You know, and he had enough time in the pocket, but then it was like, okay, time is running out, and I got to do something. He did not force a throw and risk a pick. Instead, he just got rid of it and cut his losses.
2nd and 10 now. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down. Throwing from the gun here. He's got him. That's McBride. Decent gain here, but short of the first. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. The Eagles are in punt formation. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. So no return on that punt. And it's going to be their football coming up. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Wow, they're going to pass it here. And this one won't be caught, but we got a flag here. Looked like there may have been some early contact before that throw arrived. He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest. Here's Milton. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. Quincy Williams has it. And the Eagles are stopped on the return on the final play of this game. So fans starting to stream from the Superdome to the French Quarter as it's a win for the Saints. And they took care of business just as you'd expect a 1 seed to do. And they're going to get to stay home another week and welcome in another opponent with a conference title on the line. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Saints as we say so long from New Orleans.